Good morning. My name is Jess Wakeland, and I will be giving my species presentation over the Pinus palustris, otherwise called the longleaf pine. We will be discussing the phylogeny, appearance, where it is located in the world, the distribution, the value, ecological importance, as well as how it reproduces. All of these and more you are about to find out. The longleaf pine is an evergreen conifer tree in the Pinus family. They are closely related to the gymnosperm that we observed in class, such as the pines and other gymnosperms, which don't produce fruit but bear seeds. The longleaf is closely related to the loblolly pine, which is very common in southern parts of the United States. Now, as I switch over to a slide, you can see here that to the untrained eye, these pine trees look like any other pine trees. But after a few keen observations, we'll discover that they are in fact the longleaf pine. They can grow up to 47 meters tall with a diameter of 1.2 meters. They have large, brown, rectangular bark, which grows along the trunk and branches, which also helps stop against wildfires because of their nature, which allows them not to catch fire. It grows cylindrical cones ranging from 6 to 8 inches. And as suggested by the name, the pines which you see that are green grow very long and distinct. As far as the distribution and habitats, the longleaf pine resides across all of the southeastern United States, as seen here. The longleaf pine runs all the way from southeast Texas up into Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, North and South Carolina, and then reaches just the southern part of Virginia. The longleaf grows best and thrives in climates you would expect to find in this portion, just humid, semi-warm climates, moist and temperate, with an average rainfall of about 50 inches a year. It is commonly found in sandy, dry, acidic soils at an elevation no more than 2,300 feet. The longleaf pine is a vital tree for a plethora of reasons. Originally, the longleaf pine was used to cut down to build timber for homes, as well as ships, and for railroads. Resin can also be extracted from the timber to produce turpentine. In more current years, it has been produced to make utility poles as well as saw timber. The needles which fall in the winter are also used as an excellent mulch in gardens. The longleaf pine is a vital organism for the ecology of the surrounding habitat. The tree can enrich the surrounding soil with very important nutrients, and a forest which is thick with longleaf pines can support up to 40 species per square yard. They are also home to 30 endangered species. The longleaf is also used for soil erosion control. It is planted in infertile, sandy areas to help with reforestation. The longleaf pine gets its nutrition from the soil, making it a heterotrophic organism. It particularly thrives in small forest fires due to the property of the bark, which I discussed earlier. From the burns, it can get nutrients out of the soil and support even more vegetation underneath. Longleaf pines are gymnosperms, as I previously stated. They reproduce using seeds but bear no fruit. Longleaf pines develop in cones and are usually scattered about due to the wind or gravity. Upon touching the ground, the seed needs soil and water to properly germinate and grow into a tree. They alternate between the asexual and sexual life cycles. The sporophyte, which is the main part of the tree, produces the haploid cells through meiosis. The gamophytes then make the male and female gametes, which form the diploid cells necessary for reproduction. This tree is a very important part of the Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia ecosystem. Unfortunately, it is becoming few and far between. There are many efforts to build up and reforest what there used to be. And with our efforts, it can grow and become forested as it once was. Here's my works cited page. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.